What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go over what we have found for the transmission leak and the exhaust leak and a few other things, and to show you around more of my piece of shit. Who's ready? Let's go. All right, guys, so we do have the 99 GT in the shop at the moment. We are at Ford, checking a few things out, just going over the vehicle with a couple technicians. Good God, look at that. Man, fuck this piece of shit. I wonder how much. Man, that's so much Bondo. That hurt my foot. That was so much Bondo. That actually really hurt. My foot is hurting. All right, so finding out about the transmission leak. It is leaking, but it's leaking from the dipstick tube. There's an O-ring, and found out that it's not actually bolted up all the way to the transmission. And come to find out, it looks like this transmission has been out and has been replaced. I'm not sure if it was with a new one or a remanufactured one or a used one. I don't know. It seems pretty solid besides that leak. We are going to get it fixed, put a new O-ring on there, get it bolted up, filled up transmission fluid, let it run. We'll go drive it, recheck it, make sure there's no more leaks, and hopefully there's not, because we have some more plans going on, and this car is a piece of shit. I mean, quite honest. So we're looking at buying a donor car, a complete roller, and swapping the whole drivetrain over. We're not 100% sure yet, but more than likely that's the route that we're going to go. I have found one at an amazing price. Love the color, no body damage, so we may be going that route, guys. So stay tuned. We'll update you. As far as the motor, we didn't find any leaks, didn't find any issues with it. There is an exhaust leak, and it is at the manifold. So he's going to fix that as well. So hopefully fixing those two things will be pretty much solid when and if we get that donor car and switch the stuff over. Had to put a brand new battery in it. The motor looks pretty good. I mean, considering this fucking Bondo mess over here. See? More of the red paint. I can't believe they actually tried to clear the headlights. I mean, that makes no sense whatsoever. I don't know if this is a backyard job or a Mako job, but they did a crappy job at this. So the reason why we're looking at doing a roller and getting rid of this one is there's way too many problems with this car, and the quarters having so much Bondo. I've never seen so much Bondo before, and my foot's still hurting. A rear quarter, I can get 2 quarters sent here and on a pallet shipped with Andrew Sheridan of Mustang Lifestyle with his Freedom Parts outlet, and so he did say he would cut me a great deal with those. He would cut them off the car he's got and ship them to me. But then again, you got to cut these off the car. You got to have someone weld them, sand down the car, make sure there's no other issues with it. I would just rather completely remove the whole drivetrain out and pop it in that donor car that I am looking at purchasing. So if that does go the way it should, I should have that within a week or two, and we should be on course to swap over everything and get the car up and running and hopefully enjoy it and use it as a weekend car, and kind of decide where I'm going to go with it from there. I'm not sure if I want to just build a motor, throw some cams in it, or leave it stock, put some headers on it and exhaust and just cruise. I really haven't made my mind up, but if you have any suggestions, opinions for me, put it down in the comment section below. I'd greatly appreciate it. God, I feel sorry for the guy working on this car. Look at this gap on this side too. This car was definitely in a rear end collision. Has to be. I mean, look at the exhaust down there. Let's see if we can get that. Ugh. Look at that gap too, boy. Trunk gap. Jesus. I did end up selling that stereo that was in it. I sold that today to the guy that's actually working on it for me. That was a brand new stereo. So he's gonna pull that out, but I'm gonna have a parts list if I end up taking everything out and gutting this car. I'm gonna have a parts list. I'm gonna post everything up for sale. So if your money needs any 2-valve parts, hit me up. Ford racing sticker, and this thing is slow as molasses. Who wants to have a beat the hell out of this POS? We can have fun. Baseball bats, do whatever. I mean, come on. The saddest thing in here is the only thing that's worth keeping. Oh, and it's brand new. Look at that. That battery. That is a brand new battery that I put in this car because it wouldn't stay running. That's about the only thing worth keeping. Well, besides the motor and the transmission and the drivetrain. But besides that, I mean, look at this. They even had the fenders off. And you're going to put that screw in here? I mean, what are these people thinking? God, this thing's a true POS. I mean, is this an AutoZone intake? I mean, look at these couplers. What is this? Come on. Come on, guys. Then what is this? I have no clue what these guys were doing, what they were thinking. I don't even think this is Mako's job. This has to be a backyard job. There ain't no way in hell that this job was a Mako paint job, because, I mean, I've seen Mako paint. It's pretty bad, but I've seen way better than this from Mako. This bullshit. Wouldn't that be a blast? God, I just want to keep punching and kicking this car. But it ain't worth it, because it hurts more. It hurts more than it actually looks. I cannot believe I have wasted so much money and time on this. That's all, folks. Until next time, see you later. I can't help but to keep coming over here and looking at this and kicking and kicking and kicking. Ooh, look at that. It moved just a little.